How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bishop Dwenger High School, home of Shields Field's brand new state-of-the-art turf here at Bishop Dwenger High School. As you see in front of you, BD logo in the center of the pitch. We are here for our first soccer coverage in the 2016 season. Bishop Dwenger High School hosting the Leo Lions out of Leo, Indiana, just outside of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Leo comes in big after a sectional win a year ago, their first since 2002. They come in strong, high on this year, looking to take a step forward and move past their arch rival Canterbury, who put them out of the regionals a year ago. For Bishop Dwenger, they coming in high as well. Went 7-0 in the SAC a year ago, won the conference, but could not make it out of the tough sectionals here that Bishop Dwenger was in. So as we get set, this is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine and Sports Center Inc. We're set here with Leo with first possession. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Chris Cochran on the camera. We'll be out here all season long at different venues across Fort Wayne and the Northeast Indiana area. Throw in here to Dwenger, as I mentioned, brand new turf here at Bishop Dwenger High School. This is Shields Field, completely donated, this turf. The high school itself did not pay anything for this beautiful, beautiful turf here at Bishop Dwenger High School. This is the first varsity sport of any kind played on this field. As we got right into the action here tonight, no starting lineups named. We'll go with it on the fly, as that was Iki. Now we go up top. Ethan Anderson. It's a Nieto. He's a freshman. Tried the through ball on the right side. Cut off by Leo. Leo tries to make a run. Nice ball. And misplayed, but there was the keeper in front to parry that away, but just poor positioning there by the back line for Dwenger that led to that chance. As they try now to get some momentum back on the Saints side as Leo corrals possession. Bad first touch there by Simmerman. Heads out of play. Has been raining today in Fort Wayne. Had a huge storm roll in about 3 o'clock this afternoon that dumped a lot of water on the field. The main reason we're not at the Plex just a mile down the road is due to the rain we've had this week here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So they move this varsity game to Shields Field here at Bishop Dwenger High School. As they go to the middle, just off the foot of Nieto. And back deep. Kevin Muhammad, the keeper, is going to roll one out to the right side. That's number 14, Sergey Collins. Throw in Leo. Delapore is tripped and fouled by Nieto. Free kick. 15 yards outside the box. Lining up for Leo will be number 5, Austin Perez. Will line up for the free kick. As the Leo offense stretches out across the top of the box. Waiting for the referee's whistle. Ball comes in, headed out by Ethan Anderson. Up top. That was Hirsch. Far side. Race for the ball. And good footwork there by number 15 in purple. That's Corey Miller. Nice little walkover. Got the offender looking at the wrong angle and turned it right back. Now Dwenger just sloppy with the ball here in the early going. As I mentioned, 2 40-minute periods here in boys varsity soccer. Another turnover by the Saints. Flick back and the shot just over the crossbar, but Leo putting pressure on. That was Gray Kiefer with the shot attempt. This is SummitCitySports.com. You can follow us on Twitter at 260Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you'll see all of our coverage throughout Fort Wayne and the Northeast Indiana area. Iki out wide, closed down nicely. As Iki looks to throw in, Simmerman here on the near side. Not tall in stature, but has great soccer IQ and skill. Watch him to try to get some possession as he's barely touched the ball here in the early going. Taken away again by Leo. San Giacomo with the steal. And now will be possessed by Leo. Bryce Perez is going to hand it back to his center back mate and Corey Miller. They play keep away from Hirsch. Dwenger now with a little possession. Simmerman, you can see the skill there. Nice little touch. And then taken away by Leo. Back to Hirsch. Hirsch has a teammate wide and Harkenrider finds him. And cannot keep it out. Throw in comes for Leo. Will Langacher with the throw in. Attempted shot blocked. Cross comes in. No Saint there. Simmerman tries to track it down, but that will roll out harmlessly for a throw in for Leo. 34 minutes remaining here in the first half. Love. Leo with the only real shot opportunity on goal here in the first 7 minutes. Simmerman battles with Weber, and we're going to go out of bounds. Throw in Saints. Back to Iki. Iki looks to throw in. Finds Robinson. Anderson. Good closeout that time by Leo. They're just quicker to the ball. It's Craig Kiefer. And look at that through ball to Weber. Just couldn't find it. But Leo definitely the attacking squad here in the early going. Putting the Saints on their heels. When Leo's got to be careful not to get too caught up top because Hirsch can break through and get a goal. Remember, this is still early in the season. These youngsters are still knocking the rust off. Heavy touch, and they're going to get a foul on Dwenger. Harkenrider with the foul. Ball comes in, it's in the box. Leo battling, still loose, and score, Leo. Ball went fluttering in the box. Dwenger defender fell down, and Leo there to crunch it into the back right of the corner to start the scoring. Leo at the 32-minute mark goes up 1-0 over the home Saints. Couldn't catch the number on that goal. So we'll try to get that at halftime. But Leo up 1-0. Here comes Hirsch and the Saints. Tried the through ball, goes off the back of a Leo Lion. Good pass there. Robinson finds Nieto. Nieto holds it off. Zimmerman looks over the shot and easily saved by the keeper for the Lions. Iki heads it into space, finds his teammate, and Harkenreiter. Harkenreiter has Hirsch on the right side, just heavy on that touch, but still gets it through the defense. Robinson battling on the far side. And no foul called. Saints with possession. They'll filter back through the back line to keep possession. Tried to switch sides there. Broken up by Weber. Iki looks for Zimmerman. Zimmerman pops it up. Beautifully done. See the skill there by the junior. Jackson Zimmerman was very impressed watching him a year ago. Will not get intimidated by the bigger players as well. Seen him battle last year against the best back four in the city at Canterbury, and battling the best center back and Renninger, who graduated a year ago from Canterbury. We'll be out at Canterbury next week as our schedule is packed. Cross comes in. Excuse me, that was a foul. Zimmerman on the ground and did get it through the defense, but not enough on it. And another save by Leo. And they got 0 on the jersey number of the goalkeeper, but no 0 listed on the roster. Perez, Miller. Miller tried to go up top. That time to Kiefer. Went out of play. Throw in coming for Dwenger.
Hi. Good, how are you?
Subs come in. Collins back in for the Saints. Along with Brett Parent, looks like number 13, yep, playing the right back role. Sam Michaels also in, the freshman there in the midfield, kind of in a central defensive mid position there. Misplayed, and Collins picks up the loose ball, has Hirsch, wants the through ball, does Hirsch. And just dribbled right out of bounds by Collins. Quick throw in by Leo, trying to catch the Saints napping. They've definitely been the better offensive team. Nieto gets fouled. There's Hirsch. Hirsch working with the ball. Goes wide to Collins and cannot keep it in. Dwenger just not crisp with the passes, as you'll see in the early going in the season as the players shake off the rust. Keep ball out towards the midfield. Good shielding there by Nanchoff. Broken up by Parent. Couldn't break that one up, but does come back to Dwenger. And number 6, it's Colin Stroud. Wide to Iki, and that turnover, they're going to say that one off Leo. Tough call there on the Lions. Looked like Dwenger just kicked it directly out of play. But we will go with the Saints. Iki, Zimmerman's calling for it here. Now goes into Michaels. Freshman, good young talent for the Saints. Back to Iki. Iki looks to switch it. Can't get it over the Leo Lion. Down to the feet of Nankoff and then taken away by Stroud. The captain Finds Zimmerman near on the left side. Good play by Stroud. Zimmerman waits for more offensive help. Good play there to Nieto. Nieto takes it wide right. Follows the path of the ball. Has Hirsch up front with him. Battle there on the far side, and that will go out of play. Dwenger throw in. Quick throw in, looking for Hirsch. Hirsch corrals it down, takes it towards the flag, corners it in, but cleared out by Leo. And Leo just quicker to the ball there. Number 8, Grant Weber. Good footwork, pass, give and go. Couldn't corral it. Here's Stroud. He's going to find Zimmerman again. Right there, Anderson needed to make an overrun towards that 30-yard line. They go wide now. And sky ball and easy ball for the keeper for Leo. 25.5 minutes to play. Leo up 1-0 here in the first half. Give and go, nicely done by Leo. Delapore, through ball, look at that angled pass, but Parent was there, good defense. Brett Parent, the sophomore, and saves the corner, throw in Leo. Throw in. Look for Delapore, still has possession, corralled by a bunch of Saints and goes out of play. And that will be a corner for Leo. First corner of the game for Leo, up 1-0. 24.5 minutes remaining in the first. Over the crossbar, so close there. Leo, I'm telling you, looks like the better team in this early going. Saints have kind of went with a makeshift lineup, though, from what I expected. As I have not seen Austin Lai, the senior captain, or John Veracco either. Ball comes in right in the gut of a Saint player, but foul called on the push in the back by Delapore. Quick restart by the Saints and a turnover immediately. But Parent gets the loose ball. Michaels had an alleyway to Zimmerman. Good pullback. Goes left side now to Zimmerman. Nieto. Freshman outstanding there in the center of the field. Leo looks to gain. Good ball there. Trying to track down Nankoff.
Good job, Austin.
And there's Austin Lai. As I mentioned, the captain, one of the players to watch from the Journal-Gazette. He was named first team All-SAC a year ago. And as I mentioned, one of the captains here for the Saints, and Coach Carl Phil Dorson. Easy save for Muhammad. And the Saints look to break out. Tried to find Nieto, couldn't find him. Comes down to Michaels. Michaels will leave it to Lai. Lai is the talent. Nieto. Zimmerman looked for Lai. Knocked out of play by number 19 in the purple, Tommy West. Has played a solid right back for Leo and Coach Laborde. Again, this is SummitCitySports.com. Brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, who is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Turnover there by the Saints. Good takeaway. Battling there is Nankoff. Semmerman couldn't get to it. Lai tried to flick it. Stroud couldn't get to it, but Zimmerman does come up with the loose ball. Not sure what that call was. 20:45 remaining here in the first half. The home squad, Bishop Dwenger Saints, down 1-0 to the Leo Lions here on Shields Field, Bishop Dwenger High School. Now we got a free kick for Dwenger. And Icky finds Harkenrider. Back to Anderson. Anderson and Michaels. Michaels real crafty on the ball. See the confidence with his footwork. Good leave to Michaels. Michaels drags it towards the corner. Takes it to the corner. Keeps it in. And looks to flick it off Leo, but could not. Looks like we got a goal kick for Leo. What a spark of offense since Sam Michaels has entered the pitch. Freshman. Just under 20 minutes. Dwenger down 1-0 to Leo. As I mentioned, the SummitCitySports.com schedule gets busy. Starting this week, 5 games covered. SAC football tomorrow night. Myself will be at Zollner Stadium for the Bishop Dwenger Saints hosting the Wayne Generals. It's Dwenger, the 4A state champs from a year ago. Also preseason #1 in the Class 4A. So I'll be excited to be out there at Zollner Stadium tomorrow night. Come out and see us at Zollner Stadium. Make sure you check out SummitCitySports.com for the highlights as well. Thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine. Anderson. Harkenrider has space. Leo not closing out as quickly as they did to start the half. Semmerman tries to track it down and knocked out, and will get a goal kick. Liking the youth on display here at Dwenger. As right now they have Lyon, Stroud playing the center back roles, with Icky and Parent out wide, with Nieto playing that center defensive midfield position, along with Michaels at the top of that. Zimmerman on the left side. And right now Miller on the right with Hirsch and Verikow up top. As Hirsch does check out. Verikow and Bracco in, excuse me. Found the space. Intercepted. And just couldn't put it on the foot that time of Verikow. Nieto has space on this left side with Icky. Zimmerman. Icky made a run. Defense stayed with. Good defense that time by Leo. Nice by Nieto. Great shield and switches aside. The Parent out far wide. Miller. And tracked down by Leo. Still being pressured by the Saints. And still in. Nice looking pass there. Good look and some space now for Leo. Ball goes wide and cannot be kept in by Heck. Out to touch to the Saints. Parent. Contact, no call on the far side. Ball comes back, Lai, Nieto, Zimmerman. Zimmerman turns on the defender and then it's taken away. 4. There's Zimmerman. Zimmerman takes it in the box, tripped up, no call. And that will be a corner. That was called by the referee. Linesman originally pointing for a goal kick. Overruled by the referee, and we'll have a corner kick for Dwenger with 15:15 to go in the first half. They go short, and then Nieto puts it in, and the header's no good by the Saints. Down 1-0. Parent flicks it up back into the offensive end. Nieto, Anderson, Harkenrider, Zimmerman. Nieto has Michaels, not enough on that. Pass to connect, and here comes Leo. There's that through ball again to Nankoff. And picked up easily by Muhammad, the senior keeper. Lai, Nieto, and turned over again. Not sure if Nieto's just getting a little tired there playing the midfield the whole first half here. Started out in more of an offensive side and has moved back to more of the defensive end here as the first half has progressed. Stroud, captain, filter back to his keeper. Look for Harkenrider. Battle on the far line, kicked out over off Leo, out of play. 14-12 remaining here in the first half. Leo on top, 1-0. Goal came the 32-minute mark. Couple Leo players there around the box. Couldn't tell who snuck it in, but either way, it does count. 1-0, just under 14 minutes. Quick throw in for Leo. And kick directly out of play. Throw in. Stroud back to Parent. Look for Michaels. Couldn't get to it. And Leo smartly will filter back through the defense to regain possession and keep it for a minute. Let the Saints chase a bit. West battling with Nieto, and we got to play on, and there it will be called on the turnover. Hickey is going to line up for the free kick. Come right back to him. They switch it now to Parent, far side. And mishit that pass. Out to touch to Leo. Zimmerman just got enough of it to break it up. Nieto, Zimmerman, a little heavy on the touch, and that should be a foul. It is. Quick restart. Harkenrider, good leave. Montang. And what's the call here? No call, but a goal kick coming for Leo. .45 remaining in this first half. 1-0 is your score. Leo on top. Goal came at the 32-minute mark. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by SportsCenter Inc. It was a Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer offering equipment, rental, embroidery, and screen printing. SportsCenter is ready and willing to help place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. SportsCenter Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So Dwenger looking to even up here in the last 11 minutes of the first half. That's Leo. Just off the crossbar. Good look, though, that time. That was number 8. Grant Weber let her rip about 10 yards outside the box. Just hit the crossbar. Another couple inches lower, and that was goal number 2 for the Lions. Hama goes out to Iki. Nieto. Lai. Iki. And Iki just lets it roll out over the top of his foot. Out of play. Throw in for Leo. West. And miscommunication that time with his forward, Carlisle. Foul that time on the Saints. Free kick coming, as that's number 16. Reed Sproat come up to hit the free kick. Once again, all the Leo Lions right on the edge of the box. Right-footed free kick, in swinger. Still loose. Slight shot to Muhammad, but he was there easily for that save. Again, rolls right over the foot of Iki. Kept in by Zimmerman nicely. That's number 12, though. Carlisle battling on this right side. Stroud. Michaels. Looking for Miller. Miller still has it. Cross comes in. Montang couldn't handle that first touch. Dwenger still with possession. Lyda Nieto. Flick to Zimmerman. Zimmerman took a shot right in the back from West. Iki. Stroud back to Iki. Austin Lai up top to Harkenreiter. Harkenreiter looks to start the offense. Good peel back. That time by number 9. It's March Hilden. And they'll go back to West here. Perez. Miller turns it over. And that should be a foul. Step through. No contact on the ball, but not called. Must have been contact on that ball, or it would have been called. So it'll just be a throw in for the Saints. That's number 11, Lucas Harkenreiter, the sophomore. A lot of youth on this team. Miller in the corner right on that flag. And that's going to be knocked out for a throw. 7.5 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-0 is your score. Leo Lions on top of the Bishop Dwenger Saints here at Bishop Dwenger High School. That's brand new turf. Long throw in, great throw in right into the box. And headed out by Leo. It's Harkenreiter, the sophomore, with that throw. Michaels. Dispossessed. And here comes Leo. Tried to sneak it through to Nankoff. Been really Leo's only flaw on the offensive end is trying too many through balls there to Nankoff off top when the numbers or the angle is just not there, leading to turnovers. but that'll happen early in the season. Foul on the Saints. Leo free kick. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first. Mishandled by Leo. Out to touch to the Saints. Quick throw in into Harkenreiter. Good shield. And help that time by Michaels to keep possession for Dwenger. Nieto to Zimmerman. A little heavy on that first touch, which led to the turnover. It's another through ball to Nankoff. Picked off nicely that time by Collins. Missed pass that time by Lai to Zimmerman. And that's going to be too heavy on the near side. Roll out to touch. That's number 5, Jacob Rude, the junior. Collins looks for help, finds it in Michaels. Nieto, good touch that time to Michaels. Pushing the offensive attack. Miller in the corner again and dribbled it out over the sideline. Throw in for Leo, 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And cleared out easily by Corey Miller, number 15. In purple. Loose ball. Harkenreiter hits it right back off his teammate. Good pass there to Hirsch. Hirsch tried to flick it in and just wide right of the post, out for a goal kick. Dwenger just cannot get anything going in the final third of the pitch. Getting it all the way there and just can't break it through to get shots on goal, as most have been wide. And Nankoff up front all by himself, really, as Zimmerman looked for Hirsch. Keeper corrals and we'll roll it out here to the near side to West. And that's an easy call on that time on Emerson Nieto, the freshman. Right arm just extended a bit. Good chest down ball and control by Langacher, and throw in to Dwenger. It's Jacob Rude. And a Zimmerman. Nieto switches the pitch. Back to Collins. And Collins deflected, but comes down to Nieto's feet. He corrals and controls. Back up top now to Miller. Michaels. .245 remaining here in the first half as Collins tracks it down and dribbles it out of play. Throw in to the Lions. Quick throw in. Delapore. And rolls out over the end line for a goal kick harmlessly. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, who's a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Having any questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. West. Sanjo Como dispossessed by the Saints. Up top to Hirsch. Hirsch needs some help. Dispossessed by West and flicked out. Tracked down by Rude, who keeps it in nicely. and had Harkenrider, who just needed to put a touch on it to control. Did not. It rolls out over the sideline, out to touch to Leo. Minute and a half remaining, 1-0. Still your score. Lions on top of the Saints. This is Dwenger's second match of the season. They did win their first matchup against New Haven. That was at New Haven on the 16th. That was a 7-0 win for the Saints. Good look that time and flick to Michaels, who looks for Collins and does find him. And then the miscommunication there with Collins and Miller. Thought he was going to take a run towards the flag, did not. Hirsch puts pressure on, almost caused a turnover, went right underneath the foot of a Saint. Hancock, Rude tracks it down. Langacker, look for the through ball. Good shield that time by Austin Lai. Mohabin now to Rude. Zimmerman, Rude. Harkenrider. And just off are the Saints. 8 seconds. Zimmerman. 5 seconds. Hirsch. Just needs to let one rip. 1 second. And that will end the first half here on Shields Field, home of the Bishop Dwenger Saints, with the Leo Lions on top of the Saints. 1-0 as we get set for halftime. But Summit City Sports is brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine, who's a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. We'll take a short break here and join you for the second half as soon as we get ready for kickoff. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half getting ready to start here on Shields Field, Bishop Dwenger High School, as the visiting Leo Lions are up 1-0 here over Dwenger. Goal came in the 32nd minute. Dwenger has not had any real chances there at goal. 2 balls put on the keepers in between the posts, but nothing too hard where it settled the keeper for Leo. So Dwenger still looking to rebuild from a year ago. They lost so many outstanding players to graduation. Their top 2 goal scorers, along with one of their biggest captains, and John Poliferone from a year ago. But they look now here to start the second half with possession and to keep the momentum squarely on their side, as they need to get Zimmerman and company in the offensive end to get the Saints back in this. Don't count out Coach Durasan. Had to talk with his team there at halftime. I'm sure went over the ball control issue that they had in the first half, just giving the ball away way too easy to Leo, which led to several opportunities, along with some misalignment in the back 4, which I'm sure they will take care of. So Leo on the attack right away, and that's an easy call by the referee as the line pushed down. I believe that was Lai, it was. Here's Stroud. Up front, no filter back through the keeper. There's Harkenrider's going to shoulder it. Nieto, nice flick to Hirsch. Hirsch tries to get it through the Leo Lions. Battling, does, turns, has an open spot, and good closeout by Leo And number 15, Miller. That would have been an easy put in for Hirsch, the senior. As we have a player down for the Saints. That is Harkenreiter, the sophomore. He's going to get subbed out here. Michaels comes in for the injured Harkenreiter. Corner. Nieto and Swinger headed out by Leo. Dwenger trying to keep it in their attacking end. Turnover. Trying to pick out Nankoff again. Way too heavy on the pass. As Muhammad now will roll it out to Lai. To the far side to Iki. Zimmerman. Look for Hirsch. Wide. Rolls out to touch to Leo. For Dwenger. And that back four, Iki. Lai, Stroud, and number 14, Collins. Turned over, dispossessed. Here come the Saints. That was number 3, Jacob Robinson. Near side to Michaels. Michaels has been very steady on the ball for Coach Dorisant here in just the second game of the season for the Saints. Robinson turns it in towards the midfield. Saints holding possession, making Leo chase. There's Stroud, captain. Stroud and Lai, 2 captains, both playing the center back roles here for Dwenger. Good touch, Nieto to Zimmerman. As Zimmerman comes all the way from the left wing spot to the right side. Michaels, just too heavy of a pass, but then hustled and tracked down. That was a great job by Delapore. But there is Collins. Leaves it easily to Muhammad. Saints down 1-0, 36.5 minutes to go. Zimmerman. Nieto cuts it back. Leaves it. Anderson. Anderson surveys the pitch. Near side of Michaels, that was picked off easily by Langacher. And then came up, did Collins with the great slide tackle. Good dribbling there by Hirsch. Got some space, left it to Michaels who missed hit. And Hirsch just threw it towards the box. Stroud corrals it. Stroud, attack mode. Tried to flick it to Hirsch, but just off on the timing there from the Saints. Easily handled by the keeper for Leo. And booted out towards midfield. That was Iki and Weber battling shoulder to shoulder, and they're going to call that out to touch to Leo. Headed out by Robinson as Leo looks to add to the 1-0 score. Dwenger needs to keep it here. Can't afford to try to come back from 2 goals as the offense just hasn't been there here on this Thursday evening in Fort Wayne here on Shields Field. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Sports Medicine. There's a proud sponsor, Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Collins tried to flick it, and Stroud boots it up front, trying to find Hirsch. Zimmerman comes down with it, settles. Nieto cuts it back out left. There's Hirsch. Cuts it in. Anderson. There's Robinson again. And Zimmerman, they changed spots. Zimmerman kept it in, cuts it back in. He's in the box free, needs some help, and couldn't cut it through that time as he was looking for Nieto. And the shot came in from Hirsch, blocked by Leo. And now Leo looks to attack. That's number 8 out wide, Grant Weber. Muhammad there to grab possession. Wants his teammates to push up. So he goes to Iki. We look for Hirsch. That was cut off nicely by San Giacomo. Good flick, but Lai is there. Lai tried to deflect it off the defender there, or off the offensive player. Was going to end up getting called for a foul. Free kick for Leo. 32-52 remaining in this contest. Leo up 1-0. Here comes in the free kick. Have an outswinger. Head was there, but Lai was in great position. Free ball comes in and went wide left. But that first shot would have went in if Lai did not deflect that ball to keep it 1-0. Dwenger still in it here. Down by 1, 32 minutes remaining in the game. Collins will take the goal kick. So he spins it out to midfield. Good header by Miller. One of the outstanding freshmen here for Coach Durasant here in the 2016 season, as they are primed to continue their pace in the Summit Athletic Conference. Good look by Leo. Tried to flick it to Nankoff. Lai was there. Not cleared out by the Saints, and that could hurt. Missed touch, but there's Iki. Zimmerman. Baracao. .31 minutes remaining in the match. 1-0 Leo on top. Stroud, good look to Zimmerman, just a bit heavy and out of play. That'll be a throw in for Dwenger on that far side. Iki. Miller, freshman. Couldn't get it through Leo that time and dispossessed, but tracked down that there by Dean Nankoff. Has been running up top pretty much solo all match long. Good battle that time there by number 3, Delapore. And foul called on the Saints. Free kick coming for Leo. 30-15 remaining in the match. That's number 15, Corey Miller. Over the ball. Leo spreads out. They're across the top of the box. Just under 30 now for an end swinger here from the right side. That was a good ball. No one there for Leo to connect. Out for a goal kick as Muhammad has to run to the next county to get the ball. I think we need some ball boys back there on the back sides of the as Muhammad finally gets back there to his box. And Stroud will take the goal kick out up near midfield. Could have been a foul called, it wasn't. Flicked on nicely. There's Bruins. Utah Bruins. Baracao. Brock Baracao. And that's just too heavy, out to touch to Leo. Zimmerman grabbed it immediately, tried to get on the offense, but referee stopped that. It is Leo possession. 28-40. One 0 Leo still on top. Goal came in the 32nd minute of the first half as West is out on the break from the right back slot. Good sliding tackle by Lai. And it looks like we got a foul called by the line judge. And Leo will have a free kick. 28-16 remaining. I think that's Bryce Perez over there standing over for the free kick. It was. He looked for Sangiacomo, and offsides is the call. So poor timing that time on the part of Leo. We'll go back. Bishop Dwenger ball. As Lai. 27.5 minutes remaining. Iki, Nieto. Looks for Michaels on the near side. Good change of pace. Michaels smart, very confident. Great soccer IQ. Reed Sprout shielded the offensive player nicely. Free kick coming for Leo. Big right foot. Can't find a partner. It will be headed out by Collins. Nicely done. Back to number 16, Sprout. Sprout, good footwork. And pass. Dispossessed by the Saints. Here's Lai. Zimmerman. Nieto. Has Michaels on the right side, takes it right down the center. Nutmegged on his defender and dispossessed by Leo. And they come out now on offense. Good play. Delapore, very sound on the ball as Iki couldn't control that. Lai, and he'll clear it out of play. 26 minutes remaining in the contest. 1-0 still your score. Leo on top of the Bishop Dwenger Saints. This out-of-conference matchup here on Shields Field, Bishop Dwenger High School, Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is SummitCitySports.com. So it's out to touch to Dwenger. I believe that's Parent back in. It is. Parent with a throw in to Nieto. Lai. Nieto. Here's Stroud. Nieto has Michaels. Goes to Miller. Miller smartly keeps possession. Collins looked for Nieto, just a bit out of reach. And turned over. Almost a turnover, I shall say. As they'll filter back to the keeper, then floated out. Mishandled. And there's Collins. Collins. And looked for Michaels. And Michaels was hugging the line. 24.5 minutes remaining, 1-0, still your score. Goal kick coming for the Lions. Here's West. Too heavy, Parent was there. Barakaw, here's Nieto. Dwenger just cannot do anything in the final third here this evening after scoring 7 in the opener against New Haven. Being shut out with really no true opportunities here throughout the match. Collins looks to throw in. Goes to Y. It's Nieto. Good ball control. Looks for Simmerman on the run. And Simmerman battles with Perez, takes it away. Battle still goes on. Nieto comes to help and does knock it away, but West is there to clear. Come up does Collins. Off the chest of Michaels, came down to the Lions. Kept in. Langacher, that was a good sliding tackle by Collins. And lets it roll out to touch. Throw into Michaels. Bruns. Dispossessed. Delapore. Nankoff. Stroud, good flick by Nankoff, but there Austin Lai was there to help. 2 captains. 22 minutes remaining in the match. Parent. Battle for the ball. There's Collins being pressured. Led to the turnover. Leo's just been quicker on their feet here through the first 60 minutes. That will roll out for a corner for Leo. 21.5 minutes remaining. That'll be number 3, Ethan Delapore heads towards the flag. He will take the kick. As he'll take the right-footed outswinger. Harkenrider heads over for the short corner. Cross comes in. Headed out, but not cleared completely. Couldn't get a piece, and a foul called on Dwenger. There'll be another free kick. Free kick coming for Leo. Free kick coming now for Leo. Up 1-0, 20 minutes to play. Blocked. Leo still with possession. Dwenger, one of the offsides. That one deflected off Stroud. Out to touch to Leo. Throw in for Leo. Goes to the corner. Delapore. Lai. Dispossessed. Simmerman. Parent. Stroud was there to clean up. Some space out here to the near side with Michaels. Collins cuts it back in and looks to switch it to Simmerman. Simmerman tried to head it on to Vericow. And out to touch. Dwenger, 18.5 to go. Time slowly ticking away for the Saints here at home against Leo. As Leo was defeated by Canterbury in the regional final a year ago. Dwenger did not make it out of their sectional. Canterbury ended up losing to Penn High School. Goal kick now for Stroud and the Saints. Down 1-0, 17.5 minutes remaining. Chested down, but right to Lai. Lai just not heavy enough on that first touch. It's the Miller. Rude. And rolls out to play. Harkenrider. And goes out to touch to Dwenger. As Jacob Rude will head up for the throw. Nope, Harkenrider will take it. He can get it in the box from here. But he'll go in. Miller. Excuse me, that was Bruns. Harkenrider. Lai. Tried to spin and go, couldn't do it. Chested out by Nankoff, and then Stroud shields him off and cannot keep it in though. Out to touch to Leo. As we have a sub coming on for Leo, Sanji Akomo. As Delapore will check out. 16.5 minutes remaining. 1-0 still your score. Leo down, player down on that collision, but he's up and at him, seems to be okay. Here's Simmerman. Looks for Harkenrider. And kicked out. Throw in for Dwenger. Back to Parent. Tried to switch the field here. Could not. Skied out. And throw in coming for the Saints. Rude into Stroud. Back to Rude. Did get it to Bruns. That's number 22, Bryce Comfort, the senior. Just checked in. Here's Rude. Dispossessed. Leo out on the break. Once again, just too quick on that through ball release to Nankoff. Squandering easy possession. And maybe a possible good look at goal. Harold. Stroud. The give and go. Simmerman. Good look. Has a shot at goal, but good closeout that time by number 4, Will Langacher. Saved an attempt. Throw in, Harkenrider. We'll get it all the way into the box. And easy catch for the keeper for Leo. 14 minutes remaining. 1-0 still your count. Leo on top. It's bounced over Rude. Comes down to Nankoff for Leo. Good back heel pass to Carlisle. Zimmerman. Austin Lai. Does look finally here near side to Miller. Miller looks for Harkenrider and cleared out by Leo, but not cleared all the way. Miller has Harkenrider. Give and go. And out of play. Will be a goal kick for Leo. Miller will take the free kick for the Lions. Ball comes out just short of midfield. It's West, far right. Couldn't find his teammate at number 14, Kiefer. Parent with a throw in. Rolled up on Harkenrider, but turned and went and left the defenders. Goes wide left. And almost kept in by Leo. Just rolled under the foot. Out to touch to Dwenger. Quick throw into Nieto. Sesson. Goes to the top of the box. Lai tried the shot, couldn't get it through. And then deflected but corralled by the Saints and still possessed. And turned immediately over. Parent will track it down. Back to Comfort. Here's Stroud. As Comfort came in the center back role and moved Lai back up more into an attacking position. Harkenrider. There's Lai. Nieto. Nieto is going to line up a shot there, just to get enough on it to get it to a teammate. That went right through the Saints' legs. Accidental nutmeg out of bounds. As Harkenrider will come over for the throw. Big throw in. Off the head of Lai, then off of Leo and deflected. That should be a corner to Dwenger. It is. 10:40 to go in the contest. Corner for Dwenger and a glimmer of hope. Outswinger, couldn't get it. Could the keeper, came down in the box. As the keeper looked to punch it out for Leo and missed it. Here's Stroud. Stroud attacking for Leo Lions. Dispossessed. Good hustle by Lai. Looked like Lai had ball there first. But foul called on Austin Lai. Free kick for Leo. Just under 10 minutes. And Leo player down, that's West. He hops back up. Hopefully just some cramping. He's had an outstanding match in the right back slot. First half shutting down Jackson Zimmerman, the talented junior. Hirsch back in for the Saints. Nieto and Hirsch up top. Then Harkenrider. Parent up to Hirsch. Hirsch is heavy on the touch, but Lai does corral. Look for Nieto, swing and a miss by Perez. Here's Lai. Leo getting a little sloppier with the ball as Lai goes down. Just got stretched out on that. Referee will call a stoppage here with the injured Saint. As they stop the clock at 9:02 remaining in the match. So again, this is SummitCitySports.com. Please follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have any questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Also give a big shout out to Sports Center Inc. Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So we'll get a restart here on the near side. Rude. It's a bit heavy on that touch. Here comes number 8. Weber. Turned over. Zimmerman. Harkenrider. Give and go. Nieto. Good closeout that time by Perez. Bryce Perez has been all over the place on that back line for Coach Laborde. Zimmerman. Near side to Rude. Rude closed out. Still battles. Good pressure by Weber, but here come the Saints. Down 1-0, 8:15 remaining in the match. Good look that time. And closed out by Comfer. Nieto. Good touch to Harkenrider. Needs to get it back to Nieto on that left side. Does. Beautiful pass. Outstanding weighted pass. Here's Nieto. The corner of the box. Harkenrider. Cross comes in. Headed out. And shot was deflected in. That was Utah Bruins. Goal kick. Excuse me. Kick here by the keeper. Out near midfield, hops over Parent. Zimmerman comes back to help. Sliding tackle, just got enough of it. Rude sliding tackle. Here's Harkenrider, looks for Hirsch. Hirsch needs some help. And look to Delapore. He's gonna filter back through his defense. With 7 minutes remaining, up 1-0. Delapore tried to shield it from Parent. Could not. Ball kept in on that far side. Leo just crisper with the passing here this evening. And they're on the attack, looking for Nankoff. It's the wrong angle on that pass. But a good offensive attack. As Harkenrider comes, 6.5 minutes remaining. Miller looks for Nieto. And they're going to get a foul called on Emerson Nieto, the freshman. Harkenrider with a good and go with Miller. And that's going to be off of Dwenger. Rolls out. for a goal kick. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the contest. Leo up 1-0. Goal came in the 32nd minute of the first half. Goal kick coming for Leo. 5:30 remaining. Dwenger running out of time. Headed. Zimmerman, who had Hirsch and couldn't connect to him. Now dispossessed. Here's Delapour. And that will be Saints throw in. Tried for Zimmerman, but just too far off the outstretched foot, and rolls out for another goal kick for Leo. 4:49 remaining. Perez with the goal kick, low one. Michaels deflected. Zimmerman shoulders to Hirsch. Zimmerman takes possession, tries to go past the defender, and does. Michaels to Hirsch, just too heavy on that first touch, and cleared out by Leo. 4 minutes remaining. Stroud battling with Nankoff, and that will be a foul on Nankoff. Deflected, but Dwenger keeps possession. 3:45 remaining in the game. 1-0 your score. And a foul that time on Leo. Quick restart. Nieto. Comfort has Michaels. That's where he goes, near side. Back to Collins. Harkenrider. And those passes have just been off all night for Dwenger. And rolls out off the end of the toe of Michaels. Out to touch to Leo. 3 minutes remaining in the match. Collins, there's Harkenrider. Tries to set free Nieto. And goes out to touch. That will be off of Dwenger. Leo throw in. 2:42 remaining. Dwenger 1-0. Down to Leo. Looks like that went off parent. It did. Throw in will stay with Leo. Comfort does keep it in. We'll go back to Muhammad. Right back to Comfort. Good play there by the keeper. 2 minutes remaining. Tries to break out Hirsch. Hirsch does get possession. Goes right past the defender towards the end line. Needs a cross. Battling with the defender, one after another, and a foul is called on Dwenger. Not really sure how that was called that way, as Hirsch was the one that went to the turf, but foul called on him. 1.5 minutes remaining. Dwenger down by 1. Perez out over midfield. Parent, Zimmerman, 1:15. Parent, and that's picked off by Weber, and rolls out the touch to Dwenger. Collins looks for the quick restart. As Bruns will check back in with just under a minute to go. Hirsch out. Lie. Goes far side to Parent. Could not connect, and that's been the story all night for Dwenger. The unforced miscues in the passing realm for Dwenger. .25 seconds remaining in the contest. Throw in, Simmerman missed it. And 15 seconds. And that steal will all about do it as it goes under 10 seconds here at Shields Field, Bishop Dwenger High School. The Leo Lions will walk out of here victorious over the Bishop Dwenger Saints and defending SAC champs. Dwenger goes to 1-1 on the season with quite a bit to work on, as I'm sure Coach Durasant will take a look at the film right away and try to see what's wrong with the squad here. And I guarantee you he's going to be looking at the passing or lack thereof here for the Saints. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Also like to thank Sports Center Inc., who is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Well, that's the first broadcast for myself for the soccer as we get underway in all realms of high school athletics here in the city of Fort Wayne and the surrounding area. So we'll sign off for tonight. Leo wins 1-0 over the Bishop Dwenger Saints.